Final coming up. This is a rematch of the 2022 World's Middleweight Final. We got Tainan Dalpra of Art of Jiu-Jitsu taking on Andy Murasaki of Atos.
For the men's middleweight final, introducing the athlete in the blue gi, representing Art of Jiu-Jitsu, Tainan Dalpra.
Art of Jiu-Jitsu's Tainan Dalpra won his first match against Pedro Maia. Now we got a rematch of the 2022 World's Middleweight Final. Tainan now 64-1 in IBJJF competition as a black belt. Two-time world champion, three-time Pan champion, two-time European champion, Brasileiro champion. And now he's aiming for the first ever men's middleweight crown. He's got a tough test in front of him. And Andy Murasaki.
Athlete in the white gi, representing Atos Jiu-Jitsu, Andy Murasaki.
Andy Murasaki coming into this match after a win over Mauricio Oliveira of Fratres. This is Andy's return to the middleweight division. First time he's competed here in a major championship since the 2022 World's No Gi. Looked incredible versus Mauricio. Cannot wait for this match, Kendall.
Man, what a treat we are in for tonight, and what an evening overall. I mean, a night of history. If you guys are watching this at home, you are watching history. We made the inaugural crown event. We have our two first crowned athletes in incredible finals matches, and now we get a third.
Yeah, Louisa and Sam both put on exceptional performances. So great to see them be crowned.
Great interviews.
Beach, California.
Great interviews as well. I mean, Sam saying that it's great that he won because, you know, he got paid and he's getting married. I mean, that might be the best interview I've heard. And Louisa inspiring is also. But back to the action here. We got a big guard pull from Tainan Dalpra. And look at this interesting Delahiva he has with an underhook on the left.
Yeah, deep underhook. And it looks like a deep cross collar grip with his right arm. In their 2022 World's Middleweight Final, we saw Andy start the match with a takedown. This time, Tainan pulls guard. Sets up his Delahiva.
Yeah, if you guys have not seen that match, that is a match to go back and watch. I mean, that was a history-making match in itself.
Absolutely.
Now we get a redo.
Whoa! Andy with the long step.
Big pressure there from Andy Murasaki, but he's landed himself in a triangle. This is insane. Tainan is locked to the triangle early on in the match off of that pass from Andy Murasaki. Now, Andy has his right arm locked underneath the body of Tainan Dalpra. Now, this is a saving grace to have those arms together and not bring that arm across. But look at Tainan's prying open the grip of Andy Murasaki with that underhook as he's tightening the triangle as well. Will he be able to bring the arm over the top of the body?
This triangle's locked. Looks like it's very tight. Like you said, Andy's hands are connected, buying him some time and giving him a little bit of space. We'll see if Tainan tries to. He looks like he's trying to attack that right arm of Andy. Finished John Picapau in a super fight, the Absolute GP, with an arm lock from a triangle. Got Andre Galval in our bottom right corner, coaching Andy Murasaki, trying to coach him out of this triangle. Tainan's so strong from this position, has really strong legs. We've seen him in this position before, get finishes. What do you think Andy needs to do here to stay safe, Kendall?
I mean, safe from the triangle of Tainan Dalpra, that's a big ask, to be honest. I mean, we see a lot of different kinds of defenses from triangles, especially in a late triangle. I would consider this a late triangle, right? It's not an early triangle. It's different when the legs are completely locked like this and the arm is where you want it to be. You know, you see Hail Marys, right? Sometimes people sit through and they throw their legs over the body, like if Andy sat down to his butt and threw his legs over, locked like a guard position on Tainan's body. But I think what it looks like Andy's trying to do is continue to kind of stack forward with that right shoulder to, looks like he's trying to alleviate some of the pressure, but he's trying to defend, I think, from his right arm being brought across the body is number one, right? You can see his arms are still locked together underneath the back, and I think that is what's keeping his right shoulder from being compressed into his carotid artery. But as Tainan is now pulling down the head, he gets the tap.
Tainan Dalpra gets the first ever middleweight crown. against the always tough and dangerous Andy Murasaki. The triangle setup came off that long step attempt from Andy. Tainan capitalizes, locks the triangle, gets the finish.
And your male middleweight champion is Tainan Dalpra.
Tainan Dalpra is your men's middleweight crown champion, the third crown champion.